This is the deluxe widescreen edition. Contains the original theatrical trailer. '63 film. This tape's co-produced by United Artists. March 25th, 2000. Contains the original theatrical trailer. Yep. 1942 film. This tape is co-produced by Turner Entertainment. Print date's on this sticker, and it's December 16th, 1997. Okay. In glorious black and white. This one does not contain the original theatrical trailer. This, 1946 film. This one's co-produced by Turner Entertainment. Former rental from Classic Video. That was a video store in Rochester. Has this homemade end label blocking the print date. I tried peeling it off, but I couldn't. Plus, it's on a plus the print date's on a sticker, so it probably would have just ripped it anyway. Oh well, no biggie. This is the original version. In glorious black and white. Contains the original theatrical trailer. '62 film, and this movie is rated PG-13. This tape is co-produced by United Artists. Unfortunately, the part of the print date is completely missing, but I believe it's the print date is July 20th of some year. Since it says MGM Home Entertainment, I'm guessing the full print date is July 20th, 1998. Or 1999, maybe. I'm not sure. So yeah, I'm assuming this tape was probably either printed in 1998 or 1999. Probably 98, but yeah. This is the most recent addition to my Vintage Classics collection. I got this one this past Wednesday. As you guys know, if you saw my recent VHS update. In glorious black and white. Contains the original theatrical trailer. And unfortunately, one of the facts from the vault is blocked by this AMVET's thrift store price sticker. But you can still read those other two facts on there. 1957 film, and even though you can't really see it, I can tell this was co-produced by United Artists. You can kind of see part of the United Artists logo right there. So yeah. February 17th, 1996. In glorious black and white. Contains the original theatrical trailer. (1959) film. This tape is co-produced by United Artists. July 10th, 1996. Hold on, guys, let me just readjust here. Okay, continuing. Inglorious Black and White contains the original theatrical trailer. (1962) film. This tape is co-produced by United Artists. Once again. August 10th, 1996. And this tape is a bit dusty, unfortunately. But still plays fine, although it is a little damaged at the very beginning of the tape. But other than that, it plays perfectly. I do know that Media Pro Lover has this one as well. Once again, Inglorious Black and White contains the original theatrical trailer. This is a 1939 film. This one's co-produced by Turner Entertainment. September 26, 1996. Contains the original theatrical trailer. Yep, 1959 film, co-produced by Turner Entertainment. I also have both the MGM UA Big Box VHS of this film and the Warner Brothers Special Edition VHS of this film. November 16th, 1996. Inglorious Black and White contains the original theatrical trailer. (1958) film. This tape's co-produced by United Artists. January 18th, 1997. Once again, in glorious black and white, contains the original theatrical trailer. (1958) film, another tape co-produced by United Artists. March 31st, 1997. So printed one day before April Fool's Day in 1997. Contains the original theatrical trailer. (1957) film, co-produced by United Artists. And this came with some stuff. This came with the original receipt from when this was originally purchased. This was originally purchased from Saturday Matinee in the Salmon Run Mall in Watertown, New York, on March 18th, 1998 at 7:41 p.m. And the original owner paid $22 for this tape. Wow. That is $22 for a VHS tape. Wow. That's insane. I only got this tape for 49 cents at the Salvation Army thrift store in Geneva, New York. And it came with some inserts as well. Came with this. Ad for Vintage Classics. And an ad for the Contemporary Classics collection. Which I might start collecting the Contemporary Classics tapes at some point. But not the moment. For right now, I'm only going to focus on collecting MGM Movie Time tapes and MGM Vintage Classics tapes, along with other MGM releases that I'm interested in. But I do have a couple of Contemporary Classics tapes in my collection, but as of right now, I'm not going to start collecting all of those. I'm just going to focus on MGM Movie Times tapes and MGM Vintage Classics tapes for right now. So yeah, July 21st, 1997. So hold on a second while I get these inserts back in the case. Okay. Okay. Next one. Contains the original theatrical trailer. (1956) film. This tape is co-produced by United Artists. March 10th, 1998. In glorious black and white, contains the original theatrical trailer. (1938) film. This tape's co-produced by Turner Entertainment. June 22nd, 1998. Contains the original theatrical trailer. Yep. 1942 film, co-produced by Turner Entertainment. And this one came sealed when I got it. And it came with a bunch of inserts. Oh. Those to the side. Came with this. Yep, another ad for the Contemporary Classics collection. Came with another ad for the Vintage Classics collection. I'll scroll through so you can see some of the titles here. Yep, a lot of these I do have. But there are some that I don't have, which I definitely want to get at some point. And it came with the Warner Brothers 75 years catalog. Those Turner Classic Movie soundtracks are really cool. And I have a few of them, including the one that I just got earlier this week, which was the Seven Brides for Seven Brothers soundtrack. You guys saw that in my update as well. August 15th, 1998. So hold on a second while I just put everything back together. Okay, next one. Contains the original theatrical trailer. (1963) film, co-produced by United Artists. August 23rd, 1998. This one does not contain the original theatrical trailer. (1938) film, co-produced by Turner. And this came with the same Vintage Classics insert that was in my Passive Glory tape. This one has a dark sticker label, which is pretty rare and unusual for an MGM tape. And it's a very, very dark sticker label. It's a very black looking sticker label. Almost looks like it's a bootleg almost. But it's not. But I assure you, it's not a bootleg. It is the real thing, because it has a print date. The print date is December 4th, 1998. Again, this one does not contain the original theatrical trailer, just like Jezebel. Yep. 1939 film, co-produced by Turner Entertainment. This one came with the MGM 75 years thing, little insert. Yep. I hope to get the Vintage Classics VHS of Cat on a Hot Tin Roof at some point. And I do have North by Northwest, which I showed you guys earlier. And I do have both of those movie time tapes that are pictured right there. Blue Steel and Speechless. So there you go. December 14th, 1998. Okay, on to the second stack. Contains the original theatrical trailer. (1960) film, co-produced by United Artists. For rental from Variety Video in Utica, New York. December 28th, 1998. Contains the original theatrical trailer. (1940) film. This tape is co-produced by Turner Entertainment. I also have the MGM UA Great Books on Video VHS of this film as well. February 13th, 1999. One day before Valentine's Day in 1999. Contains the original theatrical trailer. Yep. 1961 film. This tape's co-produced by United Artists. The United Artists logo is very small on this tape for some unknown reason. I mean, look at that. You can't even really see it from here unless I like zoom in on it. Yeah, wonder why they put it very small on there. That's a little odd. Anyways, April 11th, 2000. In glorious black and white, contains the original theatrical trailer. (1958) film. This tape's co-produced by United Artists. This one was also sealed when I first got it, but it has no inserts in it because this copy is a reprint. From August 8th, 2000. Contains the original theatrical trailer. (1966) film. This tape's co-produced by United Artists. August 9th, 2000. And that stack just fell over, but that's alright. This one does not contain the original theatrical trailer, unfortunately. 1962 film. This one's co-produced by United Artists. August 18th, 2000. And unfortunately, this one's damaged at the beginning. Look at that. Look at that little crinkle right there. That's pretty bad, but the tape itself still plays fine. And the damage is actually during the static part at the beginning, before the MGM copyright screen shows up. So it's really not that bad. It just has that little wrinkle at the beginning. I'm guessing this tape was probably eaten by the original owner's VCR at one point. So yeah. This one was the very first MGM Vintage Classics tape that I ever owned. At least from what I can remember anyway. In glorious black and white, contains the original theatrical trailer. '59 film. This tape's co-produced by United Artists. So like I said, I'm pretty sure this was the very first Vintage Classics tape that I ever acquired. I could be wrong about that, but as far as I can remember, this was the very first one that I ever acquired. April 18th, 2001. And used to have an address sticker on there, but it was ripped off by the original owner. I'm just going to start another pile right here. This is the original version. In glorious black and white, contains the original theatrical trailer. '57 film. This tape is co-produced by United Artists. And I hope to get the MGM Movie Time VHS of the remake of this film. April 24th, 2001. Okay. This is gonna be a still have a lot more tapes to go, guys. This is going to be a very long video, but I will push through it for you guys. Contains the original theatrical trailer. '59 film, co-produced by United Artists. May 1st, 2001. This is a rare ink label copy. The original copies of this tape had the vertical sticker label, but this is a rare ink label copy. This one does not contain the original theatrical trailer. 1940 film. This tape is co-produced by Turner. I also have the key videotape of this movie. You can see it says WHV right there for Warner Home Video. Print dates are February 4th and February 6th, 2002. However, this tape is actually a replica of a 1996 pressing. So yeah. Contains the original theatrical trailer. ...1959 film. This tape's co-produced by United Artists. This is a much later reprint from June 18th, 2003. And yes, this tape did just turn... This tape did just turn 15 a couple weeks ago. Like a week or two ago. The last four MGM UA Vintage Classics tapes I have are Warner Home Video reprints. Starting with this one. Contains the original theatrical trailer. Yep. 1948 film, co-produced by Turner Entertainment. August 14th, 1999. Contains the original theatrical trailer. Yep. 1943 film, and this movie is rated PG. This tape's also co-produced by Turner. August 16th and August 24th, 1999. There we go. Contains the original theatrical trailer. ...1946 film. This tape was co-produced by Turner Entertainment. And this one, along with Key Largo, yeah. This one was also sealed when I got it. Same thing with Key Largo and Casablanca. Those two were also sealed when I first got them. August 20th, 1999. And by the way, I just want to point out these three right here Key Largo, Casablanca, and The Big Sleep. These three were released together in a Humphrey Bogart collection box set that was released by MGM. They just put these three releases together in one set. But I got all three of them together just without the box that they go into. And I kind of prefer having them individually like this without the box, because they just fit well with the rest of my Vintage Classics tapes. And the last MGM Vintage Classics tape I have is this is the original version. I do also have the musical remake on VHS as well. Contains the original theatrical trailer. Yep. 1939 film. September 9th and November 20th, 2002. Oh, and in case I didn't say it, this tape's co-produced by Turner Entertainment. I might have already said that, but in case I didn't, there you go. Okay. So that's it for the MGM Vintage Classics tapes. And so I'm gonna take a quick little break, and then we'll look at the MGM Vintage Classics tapes I have, which I don't have as many, but I have still quite a few of them. So yeah, we'll take a look at those in just a little bit. So see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, I am back, and now we're gonna take a look at my MGM Vintage Classics tapes. So let's get started. This next one was also sealed when I first got it. Contains the original theatrical trailer. ...1950 film. This one's co-produced by United Artists. Sorry about the glare. Printed on Leap Day 2000. Printed 2 days before I was born. Contains the original theatrical trailer. ...1965 film. This one's co-produced by United Artists as well. March 12th, 2000. 10 days after I was born. Contains the original theatrical trailer. ...1968 film. This one's co-produced by Canal Plus Image. whatever that is. I also have the I think it was the 25th anniversary edition VHS this film. Yeah, I believe it was the 25th anniversary edition VHS this film. Yeah, I think that's right. This one was also a former rental from that video store in Rochester, the same one that Saratoga Trunk was from. March 18th, 2000. I know that Cinema Sickness has this one, and he also I know he also has The Knack and How to Get It as well. I forgot to mention that. Contains the original theatrical trailer, which this one has it small down here on the bottom for some reason. ...1954 film. This one's co-produced by United Artists. April 6, 2000. Excuse me, guys. This one does not contain the original theatrical trailer. ...1937 film. This is a Samuel Goldwyn movie, which this was one of the Samuel Goldwyn films that was originally released by Embassy in the Embassy/Nelson in the 80s, and then HBO, and then was released by HBO in the 90s, and then in 2000 MGM bought the rights to it. May 18th, 2000. Again, this one does not contain the original theatrical trailer, unfortunately. ...1942 film. This one's co-produced by Carlton. As you can see right there. Yeah. May 22nd, 2000. I do know that Troy Devaney has this one. Contains the original theatrical trailer. 1961 film. This one's co-produced by United Artists. May 22nd, 2000. Same print date as 49th Parallel. Okay, I'm going to start a pile right here because I'm running out of space for these tapes on my my parents' bed. This one does not contain the original theatrical trailer. (1946) film. This one's also co-produced. This one's co-produced by Carlton. Believe one other one of these is co-produced by Carlton. Or maybe not. Anyway, yeah. May 24th, 2000. Contains the original theatrical trailer. Oh yeah, there was at least one more. Yeah, this one's also co-produced by Carlton. I knew I had at least one other Vintage Classics tape that was co-produced by Carlton, and it was this. And it was apparently this one. So, yep. 1948 film. This one's co-produced by Carlton, like I said. Another one co-produced by Carlton. June 30th, 2000. Contains the original theatrical trailer. Unfortunately, this price sticker is kind of blocking one of the facts from the vault, but you can still, but I'm sure you can still read it okay, along with those other two facts. Yep, 1939 film. This is a Samuel Goldwyn movie. This was another Samuel Goldwyn film that was originally released by Embassy/Nelson in the 80s, then was released by HBO in the 90s, and then was later released by MGM in 2000. July 5th, 2000. So this tape will be turning 18 pretty soon, next week. And next one's another Samuel Goldwyn movie that Embassy and HBO originally had the rights to in the past. Contains the original theatrical trailer. (1947) film, and yes, this movie is a Christmas film, but I put it with the rest of my Vintage Classics tapes because I prefer to have all my Vintage Classics tapes together. Basically, it's just kind of an OCD. It's kind of my OCD, basically. October 10th, 2000. This one's another one co-produced by Carlton. And this one does not contain the original theatrical trailer. 1948 film. So yep, I believe I have 4 vintage classics tapes that are co-produced by Carlton. This one, 49th Parallel, Caesar and Cleopatra, and Black Narcissus. October 11th, 2000. So printed one day after The Bishop's Wife was printed. And the next one's another Samuel Goldwyn film that Embassy had the rights to in the 80s, and then HBO had the rights to in the 90s, and then MGM bought the rights to it in 2000. This is the original version. Contains the original theatrical trailer. Yep, 1947 film. I have seen both this and the remake, and they're both good movies. Although I kind of like this one a little bit better than the remake. That's just my opinion, though. February 10th, 2001. I do know that Media Pro Lover has this one as well. Has this tape as well. And the last MGM Vintage Classics tape I have, Canadian copy. This one also contains the original theatrical trailer, and just like Marty, it's containing the original theatrical trailer notes is very small down here for some reason. Very interesting how they did that on some of the 2000 Vintage Classics releases. They just put it very small down at the bottom. Yep, 1968 film, co-produced by United Artists. And this film is rated G in Canada, but it's not rated in the US. Print date is July 29th, 2000, which on this one the print date is printed like how it is on early 2000s 20th Century Fox tapes, as you can tell right here. So there you go. And you can see it says CVC right there. So yep. So that is all my Vintage Classics tapes I have. Holy crap. That was a lot of them. So hope you all enjoyed this nearly hour-long video, and thanks for watching.